Welcome to your recovery and restore session with Strong Band. This active recovery session is all about moving our joints and our muscles through their full range of motion, improving our coordination, our control, and building that mind-muscle connection that is so important for full, healthy movement in our day-to-day lives, and especially as you ramp up your training. We'll be using a range of resistance bands for this session. So I've got our extra light to our extra heavy strong bands, which we'll be using. You'll also need an anchor point. I've got a very special one coming, and a mat or a soft surface because we will be kneeling and lying on the floor as well. All right, guys, let's get into it. Okay, we don't need our bands to start, so you can just put them to the side for now. I'll be coming for you later. We're getting into our cat-cows. So coming onto all fours, wrists under shoulders, knees under hips. And from here, we're just going to push the floor away, really round the back. Think about tucking that tailbone towards the floor, tucking that chin and lifting the middle of the back towards the sky. And then we're going into our cow pose, going in the opposite direction. So lifting our chin, lifting our tailbone to the sky, and then thinking about pulling the middle of our back now towards the floor. Okay, and back. And we'll just gently move through these movements. Really notice your spine. We're thinking about really getting that full range of motion that you have, really gently, and noticing how it's all feeling today. This session should be really focused, so no rushing, just taking the time. And back. We're going to do one more of each position here. Just start to really notice how your body's feeling. Let's see if you can really round that little bit more. Really tuck the tailbone, tuck the chin, lift the back, and back here. Really extend the spine. Okay, we're coming into our world's greatest stretch now. So we're going to get into a strong plank position. From here, we're going to bring our left foot to the outside of our left hand and really get comfortable in this position. Take your time, squeeze that right glute. We're going to keep our hips nice and still here, and then lift your left hand up to the sky, looking up, getting that rotation through the spine, and then elbow down towards the floor. We're going for 5 reps on this side. If you want to take a little bit longer than I am, that's absolutely fine. If there's any position you want to hold for that little bit longer, please feel free to. We're doing 2 more reps here. Get that full rotation. Keep squeezing that right glute here. 1 more rep. In and towards the floor. Hopefully you felt like you can get a little bit deeper for this last rep. Okay, and we are getting back into that plank position and swapping sides. So right foot on the outside of that right hand, squeeze that left glute. Now we want our hips to stay fairly square with the floor, and then lifting that right hand to the sky, rotation through the spine, and then elbow towards the floor here. We can breathe in and out. 3 more reps. See if you can get that little bit more movement in each position. We've got 1 more. Breathing in and out. Okay, next up we are coming back onto the mat. We're going into a swimmer exercise now. So we're going to come onto our stomachs. Now I'm just going to put my head down on towards the floor. You can use a towel or a block or something which just helps keep your neck in a more comfortable position. But if you're happy, just go straight onto the floor like me, then feel free to. Okay, so from here, we're going to extend our hands directly in front of us. arms nice and straight, and we're gonna lift up our arms through our shoulders. So our arms come off the floor, our feet can stay on the ground here. So lifting up those arms, we're then going to take them out to a T. And then from here, we're gonna face our palms towards the sky. So rotating our shoulders, and then we're gonna bring our hands towards our shoulder blades and then back out. Rotate hands towards the floor and then back to that top position. That's one. We're going for 5 reps. So lifting up the arms, hands to that T, palms up, hands towards the shoulder blades and back. And while you're doing this, keep the shoulder blades lifted. Don't let those arms drop to the floor. This is really great for our shoulder health, really working that full rotational range. Okay, just 2 more here. Really lift through the shoulder blades, back to that T, palms up, hands towards the shoulder blades, back, palms down, and back there. Okay, right, we are coming up and we're going into our anchor point work now. So we're starting with our face pulls to Ys. And my anchor point has arrived. Very special one because we are in a park, so we don't have a anchor point, but if you're in the gym, we'll show you how you can attach it to your rig, a pole, whatever you've got, or if you've got a door anchor at home, you can use that as well. Okay, so we're just gonna attach our band, our laser line band here, around chest height around your anchor point. From here, I'm going to hold the band just under shoulder width apart, so probably around my armpits, and then I'm going to find a position where that band just starts to lose that slack. So I've got a teeny bit of tension here. Okay, so from here, I'm going to just take a step back. So I'm going to keep my right foot in front, and I'm just going to lunge back, bring that knee down into this half kneeling position. Okay, now from here, I'm going to keep my shoulders back and down. My core stays nice and strong, so I'm squeezing my glutes a little bit, making sure I'm not arching my back here. Okay, we're going into that face pull to begin with. So elbows stay out nice and wide, band and hands come in towards the forehead. I'm squeezing my back, and then from here, I'm lifting my arms up and out. So I'm stretching that band apart slightly, and then bringing it back down with control, back to that face pull position and back. That's 1 rep, we're going for 10. So your shoulders should really feel this. This is so good for stability, really strengthening all of those little muscles, all the stabilizers that help to support our shoulders and keep them nice and healthy and injury-free. Okay, this is rep 3. Every rep should be really controlled here. Good, keep thinking about that back doing the work. So the back squeezing, keep the shoulders back as you lift, pull that band apart, don't cheat here. Come back down. All right, I think that's 4. We've got 6 more. Squeeze the back, lift, stretch that band out and back. Okay, just 5 more reps here. Keep that control. Every single rep, we want to keep that mind focused. Keep that intent, and that's what's really going to build that mind-muscle connection and control. You've got this. Just 3 more to go. Squeeze the back, lift and pull the band apart, back down. Last 2. Make sure those arms don't drop forwards as you lift, so keep them back here, back down. And 1 final rep here. Pull that band in, squeeze the back, lift the arms, pull the band apart, back down, and rest there. Great job, guys. Okay, we're going into some core work here, but it's really stabilizing our entire bodies with this B-start Pallof press. So keeping your band exactly where it was. So this time we are going to be side on with the band. So our hips are going to be in line with the direction of the band. We're going to place the band in our palm, and you can interlace the fingers here. And I just want you to find that position where you start to lose that slack or create that slack from the band. So creating that tension. No, lose the slack. The slack when it's when it's like, okay. So I just want you to find that position where you lose the slack from the band and start to get that little bit of tension. And once you're there, we're just going to take one small step to the side. So the more tension we create, the further the step we take, the harder this is going to be. Okay, from here, we're going to keep our outside leg planted and we're just going to bring our inside leg to the balls of our feet behind us. Our weight stays on that front leg. Big toe, little toe, heel staying nice and firm. Got a slight bend in the knee, and then my body stays nice and strong. Slight squeeze the glutes, make sure you're not arching your back or leaning forwards. Okay, from here, shoulders back and down. We're gonna keep that weight on that front leg, and we're gonna press our hands forwards and then control it in. So you should really feel that band wanting to pull you in, wanting to rotate. We're resisting that, so not only are we using our core to resist, but you might be able to feel it also in your feet, in your ankles, in your knees, and your hips as well. They're all working really hard here to keep nice and stable. We're going for 12 reps in total. We've got 6 more to go here. And I like to just breathe out as I push out and in as I come back in. 4 to go. Last 2. Final 1. All right, great stuff. And we're going to the other side now. Thank you, anchor. Oh, I get to stay. You get to see me on this side. So if you are, if you're doing it with your own anchor, you can just turn around. If you have a moving anchor like I do, you can get them to go to the other side. Okay, so getting into that same position as you were before, so finding where you start to lose that tension, and then take a little step over to the side. Outside foot stays planted, back foot on the balls of your feet here. Let's go. Make sure you're in that strong standing position, and you really want to make a conscious effort to keep all of that weight in that front leg. And if you get really good at this, you can even take that back leg off completely. We've got 6 more to go here. This might not feel like super hard work, but all those muscles that help keep us nice and stable, really working here. They're remembering who they are, and they're gonna be ready for you when you need it. Last one. All right. And that is our V-stance Pallof press done. Anchor, thank you very much. We're on to the next exercise. Okay, we're moving to our pink band, which is our light band, getting a bit more tension than the laser lime just now for some lower body work here. So B stance squats. First thing you're gonna do is find your strong band logo. This is gonna help us set up nice and consistently and find that good level of challenge for us. So strong band logo is just under the middle of my foot here, and I'm gonna find progress line 5, which is just gonna be on either hand. I've got a bit of loose band right at the front as well. So from here, we're getting into that B stance or that kickstand position, similar to the Pallof press just now. Our back foot is gonna be behind us, but this time it's gonna be slightly out to the side, and we're gonna rotate that foot, that knee out a little bit here. So from here, I'll just show you from this side here. We're keeping that weight on the right leg, and then we're just gonna come down into a squat. So bending at the knee, bending at the hips, back stays nice and straight. Once we get to that bottom position, we're gonna control it back up. We're going for 10 reps on each side. So you should feel that tension at the top, and then as you come down and control that movement down, you start to lose the tension in the band. That is what we want here. And then we're gonna come back up. So one of the really great things about using resistance bands for squat-based movements, and a bunch of other movements too, is that where you find that movement the easiest at the top is where you get more tension, and where we find that movement the hardest and where there's more pressure on the joints, there's a bit less tension there. So it consistently is difficult throughout the whole movement, and we're able to really build the muscle, build the strength, build that mind-muscle connection without putting too much stress onto our joints here. Okay, keep that nice and controlled. And you should feel like you're getting through some good range of motion, maybe a bit deeper than you might be able to do with a standard squat. 3 more here. Control, Really feel the weight going through that big toe, little toe, heel. We want to distribute that weight nice and evenly on this front leg. And one last one here, controlling it down, keeping that weight, and then controlling it back up. Good stuff. Okay, we're going into the other side. We'll go straight into it. So I'm keeping my hands on progress line 5. Now, if that was feeling really easy for you and it was like a 4 out of 10 challenge, then feel free to move your hands a bit further down. If it was a good level for you, it was good for me, then stay where you are. So we don't want this to be like our usual level of challenge when we're strength training, so like an 8 out of 10 challenge. We want it to be more like a 5 or a 6 here. So this is an active recovery session. It should feel like it's work, but it shouldn't feel super tiring. We want to focus on that movement. Okay, we're going for 10 reps. This is 4 down. And we are intentionally controlled and a lot slower to really build that confidence through this full range of motion. Okay, we have got 2 more to go now. Keep that weight through that front leg. Knees are going over that second and third toe. Last one here. All right, all done there. Okay, we are coming down onto the mat for our PNF Hamstring Stretch now. So I'm going to put this pink band to the side and I'm taking our Onyx band. So this time we are going to be doubling up the band. So let's come onto a seated position here. We're going to be rolling onto our backs in a bit, so just make sure you've got a nice clear space behind you. You're going to find your strong band logo and then just fold it in half. Make sure your numbers are nice and lined up. So I've got my 1s with my 1s, my 2s with my 2s, and so on. And I'm just going to start on my left foot. So band is going to be around the left foot, so you've got the strong band logo in the middle, and you'll just have these nice loops to hold on to. Okay, we're just going to slowly roll ourselves back. Now, if you have any back pain that might flare up in these sorts of movements, you can just keep your right leg bent. Or if you're normally pretty fine in this movement, feel free to straighten it out, whatever you're more comfortable with. Okay, so from here, we want to keep that left leg nice and straight, and you want to start feeling a stretch in the hamstring. So if you don't feel like you've got a decent stretch yet, feel free to walk your hand up that little bit more. So I'm taking my hand to progress line 6 here. And we're going to take 3 deep breaths. So breathing in and out and in and out. And it should feel like a good stretch. It shouldn't feel excruciating, but it should feel like a challenge. Okay, we're now going to go into an active hold. So from here, we're going to pull our band in a little bit, but equally we're going to resist the band by thinking about pulling our heel down towards the floor, so sort of like bending the knee, but they're both going to counteract each other, so you're not going to move much at all. We're going to hold this for 10 seconds. You should feel a tension in the hamstrings here because they are kicking in and getting to work. Just about 30% strength here. Hold, 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 and then relax and see if you can get that little bit deeper. So this is a nice trick to help us try and calm down our nervous system, let our bodies know that we're safe. We want to use this range of motion. It's useful for us, and hopefully your body will let you access a slightly deeper range. Okay, we're going to take another deep breath in and out. And then we're going to shortly go back into that active hold for the last time. So in 3, 2, 1, pull that heel down towards the floor. Really contract that hamstring. Just about 30% strength here, nothing too intense, but keep going, keep going, keep going. 3, 2, 1, and relax. And see if you can get that little bit deeper. I'm going to walk my hands up a little bit more, and hopefully you should feel like your body's melting into the stretch a bit more. Should start to feel a bit more comfortable, and let you get that bit deeper. One more deep breath in and out. Okay, and we're going to swap sides, so gently bring your hands back to the nice handles, and you can just swap your legs through there. From here, straighten out that leg. Find a good level of challenge for you. It might be one side is a lot tighter or a lot more flexible than the other. Meet yourself where you're at here. Okay. We're going to hold for 3 deep breaths where you feel a good stretch. Just keep that leg straight. One more deep breath in and out. Okay, we're going into the active in 3, 2, 1. Pull that heel down towards the floor. Contract the hamstring. 30% strength here. Keep going, keep going, keep going. 3, 2, 1, and back into the passive stretch. See if you can get that little bit deeper. Two more deep breaths. So really focusing on our breathing helps our nervous system to just relax here, which is so important for making our bodies feel safe and letting us access bigger ranges of motion and a bigger stretch. Okay, we're going back into the active in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Pull that heel down towards the floor. Feel the hamstring get to work. You might start to shake a little bit. That's completely fine. 3, 2, 1. Back into that passive stretch for the last time. And if you can, feel free to walk the hands up that little bit more. Notice what progress line you're on. I'm on 4 here, but it doesn't matter. Wherever you are, just note it down. So every time you come back to this, you can see whether you're getting more flexible or less flexible. Hopefully more flexible. Okay, from here, we're going to do one more deep breath in and out. Okay, and we're going to ease out of this stretch. Gently come back up. And we've got our final recovery exercise, which is our banded ankle eversion. So I'm going in with our Mocha band for this one, which is going to give a nice stretch and a nice bit of resistance to really work the ankles here. So we're going to find our logo and then just line the numbers up. So the 1s are together, the 2s and so on. I'm just going to find where the 7 is and just hold on to this so it doesn't move. We're going to bring that loop and just place it around the back of our ankles. We want it to be pretty tight so it doesn't slip off and you get a good amount of tension here. So really create that tension and then bring the band over to the outside of your foot here. And then you want to start pulling that band so you've got that band pulling you and pulling that ankle in towards you. So it should look like this. Okay, so from here you can just place that foot back down. I've got my hand on this progress line 7, which is fairly close towards the ankles here, and I'm just pulling that in, getting a nice stretch. You should feel it along the outside of the ankle, maybe going up the leg a little bit now from here. Okay, holding on to that. We're going into a bit of a Queen's, our late Queen's wave here. So going out rather than this sort of windshield wiper movement here. So Queen's wave rather than windshield wiper. We're bringing our ankles out and away to the outside and then letting that band pull you back in. We're going for 12 reps here. Really feel that stretch and come out. Now this works best probably with bare feet. So if you have your own bands, you can do this barefoot. If you're using the band in the gym, probably keep your socks on. With shoes, it can be a bit, depending on how loose your shoes are, it might roll around a bit. So definitely recommend socks or bare feet for this one. And really focus on how that ankle is feeling. You should feel that good stretch, and then you should start to feel it really build now to get to work. We're really building up those muscles along the outside of our ankles, which are quite prone to sprain. So if you play sport, if you go on hikes, your ankles are going to be rolling around. They're working really hard to stabilize. We want to build that strength throughout. If you're running as well. And it's just a nice stretch feeling as well, just to keep our joints nice and healthy. All right, we're going into the other side now. So back into that setup. Just keep your hands where they are. We're going to bring that band on the outside, create that bit of tension onto the outside of the ankle there, so that should be pulling you in. I've got my hands on that 7, and then we're going to rotate out. Going for 12 reps here. Just make sure that band is nice and secure, and you've got that stretch already right from the start. Now, if you want a bit more tension, you can bring your hands in closer towards the 6s. So especially if you are using a lighter band like the blue band or even the Onyx band, you might bring your hands in that little bit more. Okay, we've just got 4 more here, I think. We're getting to 12. Last 2, big stretch. Final 1. All right, and relax then. Just to end things off, we are going into some deep breaths. So get into a seated position. You can have your legs crossed, you can have your legs wide, you can even lie down for this one. We're gonna bring our right hand to our heart, our left hand onto the outside of our ribs, like we're giving ourselves a nice hug for all the great work we've just done. We're gonna take 3 deep breaths. So breathing in, feel your lungs expand to the side and out. And in. And out. Final deep breath in. And out. That is our session done. Keep coming back to this session. If you can do it every week and really see that progress and build on it, that would be great. You can also do this as a standalone session when you have time and you want that extra recovery boost. That's us done, and we'll see you soon.